For those of you following the Maybay drama, Maybay calls out Miss Feminine and Fierce herself. Check it out.
Yeah, you can take off. Take your foot from the Oh! What? Feminine Fierce. Connie. Connie, what kind of cheesecake you like? I was told to ask you that. Or do you know where I can get the best cheesecake? Connie? Feminine Fierce. I've been waiting for you to get on my live because somebody told me to ask you that. They told me to ask you about cheesecake. What's up with that, Connie? You know anything about cheesecake? I was looking for you. Here you go. I don't know your phone number. I just called you. Not the Cheesecake Factory in Baybrook Mall. No. Connie is supposed to know what I'm talking about. Is he back in prison? He got his stepdaughter pregnant. Wonder how she's doing. Oh, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Connie, you used to be on methadone? I'm 5 years behind. I'm not no years behind. If somebody hit me up, they hit me up. Yeah, it's a generic heroin. I know exactly what it is. I'm asking, because that's what they told me. I'm asking a blogger, you know, the questions that I was told. But whoever the person is said that they feel it's real crazy to them that you keep trying to exploit other people when there's stuff about you that can be exploited. He gonna be on my live tonight, so you should come and join it. At 16, whether it was a grown man, not a grown man, whatever the case may be. At 16, I knew what I was doing. At 16, I willingly lay down. At 16, I willingly lay down. At 17, I willingly had a baby. And did. Now, I don't know what his circumstance is, and that don't got nothing to do with me, but he can tell it himself. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Listen, first of all, I could care less what anybody wants to think. You know what I mean?
So your ex can say what he wants to say. You can't debunk something that when somebody says they were with you and they did it with you. You know. He just told me, like, he just doesn't like that you keep coming for me. You know. So, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know what you did, what you didn't do. I don't know. I don't know nothing about you, girl, and I really don't care. But he said he got a side of the story he wanted to tell, so I'm going to let him tell it. You know. He said, you know, you got skeletons in your own closet, so you should dig up those. That's what he said to tell you. Check the record, baby. Make sure you know who you're trusting. Oh, I don't trust anybody. I really don't care. Just like you guys run with what y'all are told, and y'all post it all over social media. Same thing, sweetheart. Oh, don't tell me to trust whatever when you guys trust whoever y'all trust, and y'all run with whatever y'all run with. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't need to know what I'm getting myself into. I don't care anything about what that man did at all, honey. I don't care who you were with that did whatever they did to somebody. That has nothing to do with me, sweetheart. That has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to report the news. Right? All I know is somebody hit me up about you. So following the Connie drama, you know.
Connie of Feminine and Fierce received backlash a few nights ago regarding a family friend of Maybay life, Sunshine, giving her the nickname, Sundown. As fans and foes speculate she was referencing Down syndrome. In her own defense she says, when the sun goes down so does sunshine.
Let's talk about it. You feel free to jump on my YouTube channel and debunk him while he's up there. So why bring it up? Because the person brought it to me. Just like they bring up everything about my life, and they want to spread rumors and put their little narratives and stuff, and they constantly want to make y'all believe that it's something it's not, and chop and screw my life, you know, whatever. You know, the man said whatever he said, he was with her. I wouldn't. So she wouldn't be on here defending it if it was nothing to it. If it was no truth to what's being said, honey, she wouldn't be saying nothing. This will be the third time in 5 years. Oh, I've never seen it, never knew about it, never heard of it. I never knew you. Ever. Until you started, you know, constantly posting my content. Never knew you. I used to like you. Until I feel like you started running with your own narratives and stuff. I'm just going to give him the ability to come on my YouTube channel. I'm going to give you the opportunity to come on my YouTube channel. And then boom, y'all can hash it out and figure it out and eat cheesecake together or whatever the case may be. And tell me who has the best, because that's what he told me to ask you. I don't know. I don't know his real name. I don't know. I just know he used to date Feminine Fierce, Connie. So he hit me up and was like, you know, I don't like the fact that she's acting like she's better than anybody and like she don't have no skeletons in her closet. Blah, 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 and he wanted to talk about it. Okay. Where'd the other guy go? You know, that's weird. I don't know. She said she'll be live as soon as I'm done, so she's gonna carry over the clout to her.
Of course she will. Like, but you know what? Hey, people that got stuff to hide don't come and show their face and talk. You understand what I mean?
And a hit dog will holler.
You know, and like this has nothing to do with me. It just has to do with, you know what?
Maybe she's still.
I even had a video, okay, of Connie using, you know what I mean? But the thing is this, to this day, I will not, I would never want to do that much damage to a person because she's a nurse. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Just because she does what she does, I don't know. She could be the best nurse there is in this. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take that. I don't want to infiltrate and I don't want to mix things because you know what? She may be the best nurse and help a lot of people. And I don't want to damage that life in that way. If you don't like me and stuff and everything, that's fine. If you don't agree with what I do, that's fine. But damn, you want to call my probation officers and get me arrested and go to jail when I didn't even break the law? Like that's a little, you know what I mean? That's a little much. It's like, if I don't like you, I don't like you, but I'm not going to try to mess with your livelihood. Why would I mess with your livelihood? You know what I mean? Like, they're calling people's jobs on them and shit like that. Why would you mess with people's livelihoods? You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's weird. But they do that here, too. They do it on social media.
Yeah, and I don't get it, you know?
And you know what I don't get is the motive behind even possibly bringing someone's drug-addicted past to the light. Especially a supposed recovering addict. And you don't want to tell the nursing board because you think she could be a good nurse despite her supposed drug use problem. What's even more puzzling is the fact that this dude is running to the defense of a woman he doesn't even know. I'm unsure of this guy's intentions, but one thing that is clear is him. We can see right through his BS. And I mean, can you blame May? Knowing her character and typically being the one getting exposed and talked about, she most likely bit the bullet prematurely thinking she had something on someone that's always discussing her. However, that's Connie's MO. She is a reporter/blogger, but May on the other hand. Maybe not a chance after this. But in true May fashion, I'm sure she'll be wherever the bag is. Connie spoke out to tell her side. She went live for the first time in over a year, if not more. Here's what she had to say.
That live was crazy. The past, almost 5 years dealing with that person has been crazy. And it seems like every 2 years he tries to first off, he gets out of prison or jail or whatever, and then he comes back around and tries to sell this same story that I'm this person that I'm not. And people see through him every time. And then he goes back to jail, and then when he gets out again, then he comes for me again. It wasn't my daughter. The original drama started in 2019, whenever I first met him. He had his own platform and I had my own platform. I was managing a group where live streamers went live. So that's how I met him. I was doing the schedule. He was a live streamer. That's how I met him. He approached me. We lived in 2 different states. He's in Pennsylvania. I'm in South Carolina. When he first came on the scene, his name was Rosario Vanapanyan. And he was an Italian chef with culinary background, right? Then once everything came out, his real name is Russell Sloan. He's not Italian. And he learned how to cook in prison. So he got pissed when I dropped his ass once I found out everything about him and his 90-some pages of a record. I know that when I do drama, that drama's going to come out. And I'm okay with you talking about factual things that you have receipts for. But when you make up lies, you lose me there. And that's all you have done for almost 5 years now. You were in my life for less than 2 months. He was in my life for less than 2 months. And now we're almost 5 years down the road and he's still harassing me. 5 years. I had to move because of him. Because he got my address and he was mailing me letters threatening me from jail in 2019. The man was never in my home. The man was never around my children. I met him twice. I met him once where he came to Myrtle Beach and with a group of people. I met him that once. And then I went to Pennsylvania and that was the second time. Period. So if you want to call that an ex, go for it. But when someone lies about their background, their name, their ethnicity, their first and last name to beat it all. So even if I did look up a record, I couldn't find it because he lied. He is blocked every which way and that's how he's going to stay. She thought he was going to spill some tea and then he's like, oh, she did meth with me. No, you got outed for doing meth and pictures of you doing it were posted online. Not me, baby. Not me. You're 40-something years old, you know better. And you were with her mother. I don't care if she was 16. May's like, she was 17. No, she was 16.
The figure works and provides and gives money and comes home.
He has had an open panel for some time now in which I'm sure this dude knew about, so she didn't just give this guy a platform out of the blue. He knew what he wanted, where to go for it, and he got it, his 15 minutes. It seems he only wanted to try and clear his name or tell his story. I just hope he's done this time. As for May specifically, her situation with her child's father doesn't directly compare to that of his. And given her track record, I wish she wouldn't have even connected herself to someone like Russell. I mean, Adam. As viewers and supporters, we have forgiven and or overlooked a lot in the past few years. But this isn't something I'm sure any of us can agree with. For more information on the matter and to see full videos, please visit the sources listed throughout this video. That's all for now, folks.